I had to drag myself up off that damn couch. Okay? I don't know what the hell wrong. And I said, I know the other day that they didn't bring in the Billy number two. See, my person was telling me something like, I remember because I thought the first day when I don't like when people do stuff, y'all. And I didn't agree with you on it. The way that this is with this world is too much. It's too much nonsense. That's why I'm just starting not. I had to turn the TV off a minute ago. I kind of don't even want to pick up these cards. But I like to tell y'all how I'm really feeling because as the person that's giving you this message and, you hear it giving your, I just like to let you know. It's like, ugh. Like somebody's like, oh, get back up and fight some more. And I'm thinking like, I'm not entertaining y'all on this shit like that for this. I'm not a demon or whatever this is. And they're like, go join the demon games. That's the next thing after you lose this part. Bitch, I ain't lost nothing. You done lost your damn mind. Somebody done lost their mind. These people lost their mind. Like, why is you picking with me? Leave me the fuck alone. You understand what I'm saying? It's a method to every means that I do, whether I sit here and do nothing or something at all. And that's why I'm thinking, like, what is y'all doing? This is not the same thing. So then my person was telling me in my sleep, like, Billy's gonna come over here. I'm like, no, the fuck he ain't. I don't like no. This ain't like just a random cable guy. Like, oh, the cable guy is gonna be here at 12 o'clock. No, I don't want nobody friend up in my house. Nobody my man friend in my house for one fucking minute. But the person not being there, so you might well cut that shit right there short because it's almost like somebody already snuck somebody in here around my energy, or they already had me down in the underworld doing something weird and getting pregnant and then put me back up here, and then this person comes over to fix this toilet or whatever. You can't say it got something to do with plumbing. Ew. No offense to nobody. It's just like, ew. You know what I'm saying? And then 6 months later, then they're like, oh, the girl's pregnant. Oh, it must have been when the person went up in there to fix that plumbing. And it's like, get the fuck up out of here with that goofy shit. I told him, no, the fuck he not. Better tell him no. I just remember being sleeping. He's trying to tell me, just so you know, ain't no motherfucking party coming up in here. Because I had to think about it. I said the first time I think I seen him when he came the day before to fix the toilet, to fix the tiles, I could have sworn I saw his face for a second, him and his wife or whatever. But no. The second time even I was outside walking towards him, I'm like, I didn't see his face really. But I seen the back of his head. And the head is different. And I'm thinking like, no the fuck y'all not. That's why they trying to dig this little pit thing up under this house. That's why I'm gonna use these cards right here. And you try to be sneaky around me, I'm about to root up all that shit. I'm about to dig up all that shit. You have to remember though, these people are on a different frequency or something than we are. So I'm not trying to knock what they do, but don't come over here and try to force shit on me that I don't. You know what I'm saying? They on a different frequency. That's them. This me. As much shit as I've been left out of their frequencies, that's fine. But don't come over here with that bullshit. That's fine. And I told you, this is like a ladies' man. This is like my boyfriend was not known as like a ladies' man. Maybe he was going to outer space to fuck hoes. But this person could have been known as a ladies' man, like in the street. Like he had hoe. He got girls. I'm not gonna say he was a hoe. I'm just saying that this was a dude that got girls. Girls was like, oh my god, like that or whatever. So, okay. Whew. People concerned about this. I'm concerned about where the fuck is my real body at. because I know somebody is hiding it. Since the last 4 or 5, 6 months, maybe I had this problem with my arm or my neck. And then after that, my hand, probably like for the past 1 month or 2 months. Where the fuck is my real body at? I'm getting pissed off. It's almost like I was supposed to be reared on what I am first before I start saying this shit, but you playing around too much. Somebody, where's my real shit at? You know what I'm saying? It's something like this going on, guys. Something's going on. It's almost like there's like not armored doors, but like armored people like blocking stuff. And it's been like that for years. Like, oh, you can't go this way. But some of these people, they needed to go that way. They needed to go that way. It's like digging for something, like archaeologists, anthropologists, or something. Like they were supposed to be going that way. It's like, oh, there's nothing to see here. You know what I'm saying? Mm. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? This could even be some shit like somebody trying to climb over the fence and get out. You know what I'm saying? Somebody trying to climb. Somebody see me looking. Like I ain't gonna run too far. I just need to. I'm just. What I was just waiting for all this time was for my finances to come in, so that I could go sit on the other side of town, clear my mind or something, and then watch the shit from a distance. I'm not running no motherfucking where till this shit is burnt to the motherfucking ground for playing with me. So, I'm just telling you. So there's no discrepancy. Oh, mayor, you or a person you tricked us and said you was about no. Hell no. All right. So we got coffin. Okay. This could be also somebody tired of me having the same, something about a mask or laugh now, cry later. That person could be in reverse. It just flew out in reverse here. Some seduction or something is over. Because something I'll be thinking like this is a program that somebody decided not to send me through, but they sent my friends through and my boyfriend through. And then as they go through this process, say it's family members from all relatives, all from all walks of life, all different times of life and everything, and they're all in this one place. Like I'm getting like the space alien deck with the aliens up in the having the meeting up in the spaceship. And so so they take your boyfriend or they take your spouse through there, and as they go through there, the person it's in a secluded, it's private. What happens here stays here, and the person always ends up sleeping with a cousin or something. Like they probably wouldn't have done this in real life, but in when they're going through this process, they're going to fuck around with one of your other family members, and that's like throwing a chip on their back. So even the person never make it back because then they go making rounds, fucking all these people or something. They never make it back. It's a trick though. Like these people. It's not like the person is coming to you like, ma'am, what you need me to do when I get on the spaceship? Because you wouldn't even know because you've never been on there because they have never let somebody on their own fucking spaceship as the navigator. So there's like a policy or there's something that goes with this. Like there's like some kind of something that goes with this. You find out these people doing something, then you just want to shut it down totally, completely. Also, I'm seeing like apparitions of like buildings here. Like this is the court. This is the royal court, or this is something here. All right. Somebody could have tried to use airstrikes. They could have tried to use other kind of strikes, and now somebody is coming in from the bottom to try to uproot something or someone. You get what I'm saying? We got ascension here, self-indulgent. Like I don't even like the fact that somebody's trying to put, because it's like get up, go back to the reach. I just knew you were gonna give up. It's like I don't whatever this is that you're trying to push me to fight for. I don't want this shit. I'm not a part of this. That's what I'm saying. It's like people that's in your frequency that's not supposed to be. It's like something fucked up here. I don't like it. Okay. Yeah, stabbed in the back. Like I don't even want to entertain it. Like I'm really just on here doing this because exercise is the easiest way I learned in the past 3 years when I'm taking a break and I'm on strike to exercise my brain. I don't think I'm getting anything. Maybe some people are getting something out of it. I'm not getting anything out of it. I don't feel. And I feel like that's what somebody wants to say. You wasted your time. You didn't get anything out of it. And now you've been harmed or something like this. And you're going to be harmed like that for the rest of your life. Somebody could be also jealous of the face. Somebody's face ain't even that pretty. It's just a decent face. Mine is a decent face. Somebody don't want me or you to come back this next lifetime looking something. So they're trying to push the envelope. Say people be 50 years and they go through a process where they know they're aliens or something, and they come here and they know that their face is causing attention or something. They have to go through a process where they have to have that for like 50 years, knowing that people know. Somebody tried to push you in real quick, hurry up and get people to see. I don't know. Somebody's doing some weird ass shit. They just enough for you to pull people in, for people to get addicted to your energy, to see that you are different, and then leave it on the low. There's, there's no president, there's no meeting agreement that we're seeing on the news with me and the president next week or something. So not like they're gonna be your savior. Who is the savior to a savior energy? 9 times out of 10, these people already got what they needed from me, and they're back over there playing games, playing house in the White House. So do you get what I'm saying? We got the golden mirror and the kisses. Like, this is like tattletelling. Like, I don't know. If you don't like it, go out. Somebody could be telling a 100-year fucking old lie, and it's stopping the whole humanity from something. So somebody is saying that they like you, but it's like, let's see who this is, because I don't like dealing with stuff. And somebody say, well, you're lame if you can't see us. No, I'm not built to see you. I'm not built to dabble with you or something. Like, if we could get that straight, everybody could be fine or something. Like, I'm not stressing. Like, Jesus Christ. So I don't know, somebody's been lying, saying, oh yeah, for the past 20 years, whenever you leave or something, me and whatever been doing, no the fuck we wasn't. Somebody is trying to hope a lie stick about something. And I've been seeing a lot of things lately where there's a girl that's in a defensive, like she's in a position or something, like her boyfriend left her husband left her or something like this, and then who she's around, like his brother, is still around. You know what I'm saying? Like I told you with Legends of the Fall, the dad is still around. You know what I'm saying? And then there's an awkward moment between the woman that was left behind by somebody spent a lifetime, like a brother or a best friend or a dad or something, or uncle. um is still around the kids, and because they care about their brother's kids, and stuff like this, and they're still around, and they're like, I'm sorry that my brother or my uncle left you. You always been like this. I've been seeing a couple things like that. So I don't know if somebody's like so sad, like it's almost like somebody tried to lie and say you didn't care about your person, or they didn't care about, but they know that your guys' love story was the love story of the decades or something like this, right? And it's almost like some people are hiding a death because they know I'm gonna cry so hard or something like this. They know I'm gonna cry so hard, and I need to cry so hard for whatever it is, but they're freezing my cry up or something, or my emotions, or my mourning that I have to go through for this particular person. They're doing something like that. It's weird, right? Something like that. Because if I cry too hard, something bad is going to happen. And so they're hiding it. They're hiding it. Because one of these groups, you hooked up to them because of your energy or your frequency. If you happy or sad, like you may not realize it, or I could not realize it. At one point in time, the reason why all them times I'd be like, oh, come on, yeah, I know, but I want to go on this trip with my friends or something because I was at home with the kids or whatever, and he was working, and then I say, come on, man, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, something like that. Um, and then I'd be like, okay, I'm about to save up my money. I'm about to start saving up my money all month that you give me on Friday or whatever. So don't expect me to buy nothing extra. And then I'm gonna need an extra like $1,000 or something like that. And then he'd be like, man, no. And then he'd be like, all right. Because I was thinking somebody, okay. So that's why I'm trying to get an understanding of the person too as I go through this journey. And somebody's like, all right, now it might hurt this person to go get that money out the bank and get it, but I was thinking, was that a collective group of people? Like, just give it to, how on that movie with, I think it's Eddie Murphy in there, and them people, or that Disney movie or whatever with those little creatures inside that person's head. And he's like, uh-oh, here she comes, she's about to cry or whatever. And then they put the raincoat on. Or like I said, Eddie Murphy in that movie where there's somebody in his head or whatever, or he's somebody in somebody's head, and it's like, go ahead, just give it to her or whatever. Um, but I'm like, somebody, I don't know, like that person is not there, and there's a jealous bitch from high school that you was always jealous of your relationship, and they know that the way you're mourning this relationship is jagged, is jaded or something like this, right? They want to make it seem like more so that you got left by this man when you crying and crying, when you start getting these emotions coming in, when the gate do open up and people, now you know what happened. you know they are so more geared on who knows what kind of stuff these people went through or something. Because like, wherever your person couldn't express themselves, but the last thing going out with a bang is, I had to sit on this spaceship with these people, navigate this, look at my wife doing this or something like this. The last thing I'm about to do is fuck this up when when I die on my deathbed. It's something like this, but it's like, how you gonna be mad at the person because the person didn't even know? But I don't know what these people are doing. Okay. They worry about this, they worry about, oh, you want to get. And then I was also getting a suitor earlier. I was in the car and I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, a suitor, like a suit like suitors. These are people that's coming towards someone to like be suited and booted in your energy or something like this. And it's like, every single time you're blocking any of these people, no matter how cute they are, how much you like them, how connected they are, because another part of your brain know what they trying to do. So you ain't even crying about it right now, but all these people want you to be crying because they're a different type of being and they're trying to force something on you. They're even like, oh, you'll conform, and somebody don't conform. Like, I don't know what, like, these people is wasting everybody's time or something. Mm-hmm. Yeah, not enough. That's that salty bitch energy. Um, like somebody's trying to get, because then this will be a lie. For 30 years, they had you living in, let's think about Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory or Candyland. They had you in there with the Oompa Loompas. You just was painted orange. It take a second for somebody to look at you and say, yeah, bitch, you about 3 feet taller than all the Oompa Loompas. Y'all didn't know that this girl wasn't supposed to be in here with the Oompa Loompas. She 3 feet taller than all the Oompa Loompas. And somebody like, well, no, I didn't notice that. And you just say, you a motherfucking lie. And you supposed to be in Mike TV land, like where Mike TV got taken up in that TV place. Or you supposed to be in, what else places they got? You get what I'm saying. Okay? I'm thinking about getting, well, what they would be getting high probably in that balloon part when they were drinking all that stuff and burping, and then they was about to go up too high and then they get cut off up there. Okay, because we did see that cutoff thing yesterday. Okay, and then it was like, no, Charlie, you gotta burp, and his dad was just like, come on, son, burp. And then he started burping, and then he got to go down. Somebody could have been too high, could have been farting. Okay, but I know I ate that Chipotle that day. That was my problem. But you know what I'm saying? Um, yeah, it's something like that. Like I feel so great, guys. I feel so amazing, and it's like something is around, like ruining that. Like even without my person or something like this, or I know I'm supposed to be in a good thing right now. You know, it feels so good, and I know whatever somebody is saying, like this could even be somebody's connection. If there's like a God or something or a Lord that's like, okay, I miss you, bitch. I'm about to put you back in this connection, but you don't even know how long you've been not connected to this Lord or this God or this space God or something like this. Like, but this person is seeing that. I thought I could just ruin this person like this, leave it alone, and then all these people gonna be like, ugh, and walk away. And now somebody like, no, it was the reverse effect. Like somebody is like upset. Like it's the reverse effect. Like somebody looking, like say somebody passed away or something, they in like the higher up heavens or something. And they're like, oh, like this part hurts worse because the person could have been listening to you and walking away from you at the same time. But this part hurt worse because they're up there and they're looking and they're like, no, like ever since I met this girl, this motherfucker was saying, "Oh, don't be with that bitch." She did something like this, like in the fifth grade, and this nigga, the first one, trying to come bring his spaceship over there and see what the fuck she doing. You know, like what? Like somebody like that in somebody's situation. Okay, yeah, somebody's like in Ice Queen energy. They just like worry about, this stuff could be dripping from her. She worry about her drip. This person in a relationship. I don't know. Something about a baby, and then something about love on the brain energy. Commitment in reverse. So let's see. Like I feel so good. Like I feel so good. I just be like, damn. Okay, I know it's already time. Like I'm supposed to be feeling this good. Like in a different environment with a person, with a shared mate or something. Like what's going on? Or by myself. Like I'm not thirsty like that. Death magic in reverse. Yeah, it's a lot of stuff being done or something like this. Emotional pain in reverse, family in reverse, for actual money. Somebody could have did something here. And now somebody want to gift you this family in reverse. It's like, nobody asking for none of that. Like this, it's not all about money, but it kind of is. Because somebody just came and seen everything what they need to see about a large amount of people. A house, a group of people, a first love. Somebody that came and seen everything. The court system, like everything is in a disarray. Rising star, these false drinks. Somebody thought, oh, I thought she would at least, after we showed a couple rappers that's like 40 years old, looking good, doing some raps. After we showed a fat rapper, we thought, this person would get on board. I don't understand what somebody don't understand. I like to listen to rappers that rap. I like, more back, you know, like I just like to, because I was thinking, do I play favoritism a little bit? I don't know. But what I was saying, like, I don't know if somebody like thinks somebody got like a bougie aesthetic with, but I don't think it's because like these were like there was a something that went on. The fuck you talking about? We all know, we just seen it. Okay, where it's like music for like the 70s and the 80s was like at a plateau. Even, even in the 90s, like, okay, 80s to the 90s, I think like Rob Bass or whatever, you know, NW, like whatever, like this. It was still at like a some kind of, what I'm saying? And then something happened, like I said, all right? So I think that I think when I was younger or whatever like this, when I was in my early 20s and shit like this, and my best friend her favorite person was Jay-Z. It's like my favorite person didn't come out yet. You hear what I'm saying? Like that was her favorite rapper, I think. Like that's what I would think. Like it's almost like New York like kind of style rap. Now these people could be wrapped up in New York shit. You know what I'm saying? But I just, no, I don't even want to say no names or nothing. Maybe I'm just biased to like, oh, if they're not gonna sound like these guys, then you know. But I could have been, I could be being some kind of way because it's like being blindfolded. Like, yeah, those guys you like so much or whatever, but there seemed like there's a back end connection because it's like those guys that Gemini and that Scorpio you like so fucking much. All that shit, if you listen to it, is talking shit about you or something. But it just, I can't help it. Like, just can't. I don't know. And so I forget where we were even at, okay? Um, so maybe I'm biased or something like this, because like then I think about it like, okay, I have favorite singers. I have, I like music in general. Whatever was hot, what was on the radio, that's what I was listening to. Like I didn't buy CDs and tapes and VHS, tapes and stuff like this or whatever. Whatever about to be on the radio, that's what the fuck we about to be listening to. You know, um, it was just general. Okay. So I'm not even gonna big up who's became my favorite rappers after I didn't even really realize about favorite rappers. But it's not like my boyfriend. He like south down south rapper stuff, like chopped and screwed stuff. He like something like that kind of things or whatever. But like I didn't listen to that much. I didn't. And then if I think about like what the media says or what the charts said about who, I see what they're saying about who is their best rappers and things like this and how this shit go hard or whatever this is, or underground rap or whatever this is. But like, cause underground rap might be talking about this shit too. But I'm just saying but in my mind, it don't even people don't even have to think that these guys was the best rappers or whatever with that came in the past 15 years or 20 years or something like this. um but it's like what the charts say. So there's a different kind of connection because there could have been some kind of elevation going on in the background that's hooked up to that. Like that's what I'm saying. The consumer of the music is one thing. The person that say, "Oh, there's that sound right the fuck there." That's you know what I'm saying. That's another thing. I don't know if y'all know what I mean. And somebody keep trying to put somebody like in the wrong spot, like, mm because it's almost like something got hijacked, and the people can only see it at their level. So now the whole thing is coming down because they didn't realize that, yeah, I'm a rapper, I'm good at what I do, but maybe it wasn't a good idea to think that I could take over this record label because there's other stuff that I can't fathom or reach. You know what I'm saying? Because I am tuned in to being an entertainer, not a manager or something like this, or not a label owner. Like, you see what I'm saying? I don't know what label owners do in their free time, but I doubt that they spend too much time in the studio even on their own. I don't know this. I don't know this, but I would just think it would be like getting high on your own supply, or it would be like getting lost in translation, because these are things that could take you somewhere. You working on something, like somebody be writing something, or I would be making a scrapbook or whatever the fuck this is, and you could, it's 2 3 days later, you in that shit, you in it, so this, you see what I'm saying? It says it's like something about the process, right? Mm. There's something also about like all this could have been if people wasn't like having you involved with something blindfolded. Mm-hmm. And they're like, oh, we put you through the trial like all the groupies or something, and it's like, groupie, bitch, who was ever a groupie? Like, you know, um, I'm telling something. You mad because I'm telling it. I don't even know what I'm telling because I never visually seen these things. You saying, oh, you telling us something, but it's like the mom is showing up after finding out that there's a freaky, a freaky leak, um, clubhouse or something like this. Um, and they like, oh, why'd you tell or something? And no, the mom just she just started watching y'all walk back here. The mom's intuition jumped in and said something going on or something. Nobody told or something. Like, I don't know, something like this is going on. Y'all, I don't know how to fucking explain it. I don't. Ice King energy here. This could also be somebody want to feel love and they need somebody to take the ice role. Okay? Hmm. Yeah, time. I like you. Like, that's what I'm saying. And then time. Um, all these times in your life, because I keep on getting like the song for knowing. So I don't even know if like this is like the good ones go. I heard that in my sleep. And like somebody's like, if we make this mission to go get such and such, somebody could have called like, girl, hold on. Everybody thought you was like this slut or this something like this. They saying you pretty preserved or whatever. Somebody then called in like somebody that found out you about to get money or something, or you about to actually get a physical, tangible change. Something, a change is coming for the one that nobody wanted to get change. And somebody that said, "I'll fix you," and this motherfucker then went and it's almost like this person then went and got the most high people that when they make a decision to come to Earth to come swoop somebody up, you better be your ass ready or something like this. Like somebody trying to stop, put all your shit to the end. I cannot. Hold on. Somebody trying to put your whole shit to the end. Okay, this is like even like, well, you're not gonna be with my brother or my uncle or something like this because somebody know you'll be grossed out if you had to do that. Okay, and so it's like then I got something for your ass. Okay, and then now how people look at them now when they have this nice house and these nice clothes and things. Somebody is afraid for you to have that fucking same thing. Like this guy is something else. This girl or whatever this is. I cannot stand whoever this is. So it's like, I got something for your ass. I'm going to get the big spaceships. And when they get here, it ain't no going back the other way. Because that's why I was thinking, like, damn, was that a magnet or something pulling on me when I was in my sleep? Because it's almost like I could feel the nose ring. In this dream, I could feel the nose ring being pulled, like it's about to slide out my nose. It wasn't like somebody hit it and I'm like, oh my God, did that rip through my nose? No, it was like, oh my God, is this ripping through my nose? So it's like, I got something for your ass. Okay, for real. Okay, girl, Lord, behold, and forbid this is somebody's a parent or something. Like, what is this? Like, somebody true feeling gonna show, like, this ain't your fucking child. You know what I'm saying? What somebody trying to do? Like I'm wondering where's my shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, somebody put it in a coffin or something like this. This could even be this Moniece energy and these three friends or something. This is what they did at the time when I was supposed to go live in like the UK so I could have my accent straight and everything by today. You know, this they brought these people or something, or if this is the South or something like this. Mm-mm. These people is too much to take. Okay? These people is too much to take, and I can't even do it for y'all. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. These people want me to come down here and entertain them, get on the stage like Mike Epps, shit like this, and make you laugh. Like, what the fuck? Wait a minute. I'm not doing that. Like, or be cool with them or something. Like, no. No, no. Mm-mm. Like, I got work to do or something like this. Girl, this is somebody that'll watch you do something. I was just thinking, why is my hand messed up like this? And you know, you could be somebody that do good with your hands in certain situations, even with your man. And this motherfucker remembers something that you used to do. Cause now they just went to the dick and sucking factory. Okay. And the shit that they like, oh, you just ain't even doing nothing or whatever. And then now they realizing, oh, that was tender love and care. These hoes just want me just to stick it in their throat back and forth and be done. You know, this is what this is. And it's like, I'll be damned if you do that one thing with that one hand and that other hand. I can't stand you. I'll be damned if you do that one thing with that one hand and that other hand. Somebody is doing this shit for whatever reasons. Like, I don't understand. That one thing, no, somebody, you know how to say, like, okay, you don't miss something until it's gone? You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Y'all, somebody could even be a single. Look at this motherfucker man. Who is this for y'all? Look at him. Oh, shit. Who's this that mad? He's like, come here. Like, we got this child over here. Damn it. Look at that fist. You know, you think you about to go start over as a child? I had to wait for your ass again? Okay. And then it's like, what you thought? This person ain't going nowhere or something. This is crazy. I don't know what y'all got going. And this one, like, shit, I'm just going back home. Like, I don't know what this is. And somebody up in here crying, or you about to be crying or something like this. I like if these people is like, you know how they be like, oh, and welcome next on The Bachelor. You know what I'm saying? Like you could pick Ron. You know he's a single father. Blah 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? You could have this Six of Cups energy, but you know this person. First of all, you grown. You can't go back to being a child like a lot of these other people got a chance to do. They're back in their teens again. No, you don't get that opportunity, and you don't get nothing. You just whatever. Okay? And then behind door number 2, you know, you got this person, but he looking like, I guess I ain't got no chance. I'm just gonna walk. This is the quiet one in the background that's like, oh, all them niggas showing up, forget it, man. But this the person that really wanted it. This the one that was watching you in the moonlight. Make sure this could be like some Shango or some shit like this and somebody else. And then you have this gotta get a roughneck. This one is the rough one. Okay. And it's all like they all lined up somewhere. Like, is she coming? Like to pick which package deal? And I'm like, where is this shit at? This would be exciting. And somebody is blocking the communication because this community is trying to trap me here. I'm not staying like that. I'm not. They want somebody to be looking like a weak crybaby little girl or something in the bed. Or somebody could be in the bed fake weeping. You know, fake hurt. Like I was watching Real Housewives and I was seeing some of these girls and these stunts that they moved to get these guys all emotional. Cause I was somebody saying, "Oh, nigga, you ain't know that." Cause I was watching some, I think, and I was seeing Bambi, and she's like, "Oh, they said I had a miscarriage." I said, "This bitch lying." And somebody trying to look and examine at your shit, and it's like, "Yeah, you thought you was the most high nigga. You ain't know that bitch was lying about that." Somebody heartbroken, boy. You know, I can't take y'all serious. If something can't get restored anymore, okay. I'm like, she lied. And when Lyrica got put, when what called pull up on Lyrica, y'all stop sending me that shit. What's called pull up on Lyrica, and he like, yeah, but why did thing blank? Cause he like, why the thing blank then? If you said you okay, you said you text back and forth. And she like, you should just see her face at that second. Like, because I know, like, oh, just in case this shit get misconstrued, let me just get rid of these messages. But then, you know, it'd be like, nah, let me get rid of these messages. And somebody like, wait, I just seen that whole thing of all the where all the messages go. Why it's empty? I can't stand people like this. Because I don't want to do these videos no more.